it's Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and I have for you 2019 album Project Life Share. In doing what I've sort of done with all my other ones, I have a family photo on here, and I don't have the year, so that is something I'm going to need to put on there in case these get mixed up. If you watched any of my last couple 2018 ones, you'll notice that the albums are the same, and that is because I love stripes and I really fell in love with this album. So the last couple times I was in Whitefish area, I stocked up on these. So this is what you're going to see for the next couple. Okay, so this looks like it's just out of order, but it would go in November. That's something the kids made. So this is sort of my typical opening page, as I usually have a photo of each of us, and then I do a little bit of information. So at the beginning of 2019, Rhett was in grade 2, Aubrey was in grade 5, Emily was in play school, and then some photos of us from our family photos that we took at the end of 2018. So if I remember correctly, this is what I wanted the whole year to look like. I was going to do more journaling. That was my goal. I think this stops at the end of January, so just so you're aware. But this is what I wanted it to look like. And it was just maybe a little bit something about the day. Like for this one, January 5th, if I remember correctly, Colin was just being a bit of a brat when we were grocery shopping, and the kid said, "Can we leave Daddy here?" And I said, "Don't tempt me." So just like little tiny things, what we did on January 1st, packed up the vehicle and said goodbye to Mom and Dad, drove home from Whitefish, unpacked one little word. So it's just like a little teeny bit of what each day was going to look like. But like I said, that didn't last. So yeah, so this is also done weekly. And I always like to have sort of the weeks up here in my top left corner. That's something that doesn't really change for most of my albums, actually. See, doesn't it look really neat? Man, I wish I'd done that throughout the whole year. Oh well, that's how it goes. Week 3, it looks like I've mixed some black and white with some color as well this year. And then I have sort of a full page of color. So this is the weekend I had a scrapbooking retreat with my friends. And at the same time, my husband went to Nashville with some of his friends. And he sent me photos. This is part of it. And as you can see, I did not do any of this style, right? So, oops, missed one there. And then I did it for January 28th. I don't know if I felt that it was just getting to be too much. I'm not really sure what happened there. So this is February. Yep, just went right with the black and white, or sorry, no black and white, I mean all color. Some of these I've noticed, some have the week and some don't. I definitely started getting busier with work at this point in time, and that is likely what happened, is that sort of deterred me a bit from keeping with my plan that I had. Newspaper clipping from our skating carnival. This is great. This is Aubrey's skating carnival stuff, and they were doing it in an 8.5 by 11, which just didn't fit quite right in my album. So I actually specifically asked if they would do a 12 by 12 for us, and they were happy to comply when I said it was for my scrapbook. And then Emmy's as well. So it's nice when you have, those smaller businesses who are willing to work with you with those types of things. And I've, any other ones that I can ask for, I do, and they're usually pretty good about that. Oh my gosh, Emmy got to hold a little baby chick in play school. She loved it so much. Sometimes I like to put current event stuff in there. You might have noticed I have the fire at Notre Dame. We had, so this is the beginning of May, and we had snow. It was gone, of course, a couple days later, but still, snow in May. This was Week in the Life this week. Oh, looks like a painting Emmy made. That looks like 2 paintings Emmy made. Pool was open back up at this point. Little insert. I love doing those when I don't want to cut back the photos for the week. I put the kids' school stuff in just a little 8.5 by 11 page protector this time. It wasn't too much, so that was probably why. We went on a little midweek trip to Missoula and found this really cool church downtown. And we went to watch our favorite band play at the Wilma, which, if you get a chance to go, such a great place. We absolutely loved it, and I've sort of been keeping an eye open for more bands that I want to go see there. I think we're about a 7-hour drive from there, so not bad. My mom and dad took the kids camping. I went to Heritage Park with my sister and my cousin and her little guy. And then I think we went out to Saskatchewan to visit a friend. I decided to paint our entryway one day. I just woke up and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do our entryway. And that's how I do painting. Harvest started. We did a day at the beach. Visited my grandpa. Visited Heritage Park. Got back to school. This is so cute. It says, "Dear school, I love you so much. Love, Tara. Aubrey and Rhett's mom." And that's totally how I was feeling those years. Part of our family photos from that year, we had our family photos 12 years to the day that we got married. That was a really fun one. Well, looks like we had snow again at the end of September. I think that was the day actually that I think we lost power that day. My scrapbook retreat again for October. So as you can see, as I'm going through that, I'm definitely getting like this, and now all fits into one album, whereas before there was no way. So like week 41 and week 42 each have a 12 by 12 as opposed to 2 12 by 12s. And that's just sort of where we were at in life, it seemed. I mean, there's only so many photos I can take of myself at a desk while I'm working. They all look pretty much the exact same. And then weeks 45 to 48 fit right here, which is, that's bad That's bad on my part. I'm gonna flip out. This is actually for the last week of December, I believe. And then this right here is 49 to 52. So again, I did 2 months in 2 pages. Oh goodness. That's okay. It is what it is. And then these were photos from our September photo shoot. And I just, I love these photos. I just love the colors that we did. Yeah, so I've got all the kids on there, and yeah, some of my favorite photos from that session. So thank you so much for joining me for 2019's Project Life album. If you liked this video and you're looking for more, I've got 2013, there we go. 2013 up to 2019 now, and that should be in the playlist. And I should have up to 2022 for you in the next couple weeks here, so I hope you'll join in on that one. Thanks so much for watching. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Bye, guys.